Well, today we're looking for a Christmas miracle, which, if you're watching this when the video first came out, this video was released on Christmas Eve. If you're watching it the day it came out, that makes sense. If you're watching it in February, just a miracle. Fulham were mid-table when we arrived, halfway through the season. Today we could win the league, or get automatic promoted, or just end up in the playoffs. Playoffs is going to be the worst case outcome, though. Hello and welcome to Club 4, Part 4 of Non-League to Legend. I'm Kev, and coming up on today's episode we have our final two games of the regular season, away against Brighton and away against Hull. Two difficult away games because Brighton are the team directly above us in the league. They're top of the Championship, 3 points ahead of us, and ahead of us on goal difference as well. So if we've got to beat them and then beat Hull, who are just below us and already guaranteed a playoff spot as well, and hope that Brighton then lose on the last day. It's complicated, further complicated by the fact that I've got a bit of a cold, blocked nose, bit of a chesty situation going on. If it sounds like I'm panting, it's because I am. I can't breathe through my nose and I'm talking a lot. This is how things have been going since you were last with me. I mean, we came so close and then Barnsley ruined it for us. If it hadn't been for that defeat against Barnsley, where are Barnsley in the league? Look, if we'd have beaten Barnsley, we'd be top of the league at this point and it would all be in our hands. But we lost at home to Barnsley. Disgusting defeat. And it has led to us having to do the business against Brighton. But, you know, if we do beat Brighton away, we're going to take a lot of momentum into that final game of the season or into the playoffs or however it ends up. I mean, if we beat Brighton, we're not even going to be in the playoffs, I don't think. Unless Norwich. Jonas Larsson's the best player in the division, though, and that's nice. Let's get into the game against Brighton. It is live on the telly as well. How very exciting. And this is the team we're going to put out there to try and beat them. And then it makes the last day of the season super exciting. Imagine if we beat them 5-0. If we beat them 5-0, goal difference is level going into the last game of the season. It's very unlikely we're going to go away to the top of the table team and beat them 5-0. Stranger things have happened over the years of playing Football Manager on this channel, though. So we're going with Rodak in goal. In fact, why are we going with Rodak? Why is he in goal? I picked this team like 2 days ago, and now I don't know why he would have been in goal. Rinner is our goalkeeper. I think I've just got their names confused there, I hope. Why is Mawson in when he's injured? Because we don't have any other options. That makes more sense. Don't know why I had the wrong goalkeeper in. If anyone runs into Kev from 2 days ago, ask him why he had Rodak in goal. Was Rinner injured previously? Have I actually picked this team? No idea. We're going with Rinner in goal. A back four of Brian, Mawson, Astley and Larsson. Tiny O, is that how you say it? As our holding midfielder with Cullen and Calderon in front of him. Mitrovic is up front with Mitrita. Someone said I think it was Mitricha or Mitritza or something like that. And Hall as our wide players. Let's just get into the game. No more messing about. I'm sure it will become clear why I had the goalkeepers the other way round. Something terrible is about to happen. I can sense it. This is where we need the Christmas miracle because I've got the wrong goalkeeper in. But this is the Brighton team that we need to take care of. Come on, lads. Team talk time. But no, we're not going to be aggressive, my word. But we do owe Brighton. Oh, I love it. I love it when we owe a team. Let's go out there, get some vengeance for what happened before. I don't know what happened before. Although we are getting to that point where we've probably been here just over half the season. So whatever happened before might have happened while I was here. But we won like our first 10 games when I arrived. I think it's unlikely we played Brighton after that. Unless you know, we beat them but they scored a goal against us and we're getting vengeance for that. Nothing seems to be happening early on. This isn't looking like the 5-0 win that we were hoping for to try and sort out this goal difference situation. But now Larsson with a free kick floats it over beautifully and we've gone 1-0 up on the 38-minute mark. It's another absolute beauty of a free kick from Larsson onto the head of Cullen. And let's have a look at what that does to the league table. It should, if I can do maths, which we all know I can. That's terrible goalkeeping, by the way. Should put us level on points for Brighton, but obviously still a big gap on goal difference. So we need more goals, or we just need to beat Hull as well and hope whoever Brighton are playing, they lose to on the last day. It adds a little bit of spice to the last day of the season. Hall is in, and it's straight at their keeper. Although the goal was straight at him as well, and he wasn't bothered about saving that. I'm not really impressed that he started trying to save stuff. Larson with the corner now, and the keeper comes out, grabs a hold of it, and I think we're going to go into half-time at 1-0 up. We are 1-0 up at half-time. Right, team talk. Assertive. Don't get complacent. Easy peasy team talk. Everyone's motivated. Let's go out there and score 5 goals in the second half, because obviously a 6-0 win puts us top of the league straight away. None of this winning 5-0 and being level on goals. If we win 6-0, it's all in our hands then, and that's exactly where we want it. But again, we're not going to win 6-0. Oh, we're not going to win at all if we're not careful. Right, we need to be keeping an eye on what's going on. Brighton have had more of the possession, which, considering we're playing a control possession tactic and we've gone all season on like 60% possession, is a bit of a worry. That's been disallowed, and I don't really know what for. It's been disallowed for offside. Who's offside here? Is that the guy who scored? I think that is him, isn't it? He just drifts in here before he hits it, because it's... Yeah, okay. I'll allow it. It was offside. I wasn't going to overrule the referee anyway, but it's good to know that he was correct. We need to make some changes. I'm keeping an eye on the keeper. I still don't know what past Kev was up to there. I wonder if I just hit quick pick before I saved, just to have a look, and left him in after I shuffled stuff around because I didn't notice. It would have been late at night. That I'm going to assume it's that. Right, Mendy's going to come in. We're going to swap those two around. And we're going to bring McBurney on, because McBurney has quite the fan club down in the comments section. Let's give him 20 minutes, see if he's got 4 goals in him, because we want goals, etc., etc. Level on points going into the last day of the season. It's a nice situation to be in. And remember, there's every chance Norwich can bottle their side of things tomorrow, because we're playing Friday night, they're playing on the Saturday. We could still have automatic promotion secured before the final day of the season. We've just put Mark Albrighton on that left-hand side for Mitrita. There's too many names I can't say in this Fulham side. I might have to resign just because I can't say all their names. Right, if they score here, that's going to be dirty. They don't know. What a win that is. 1-0 away against top of the table Brighton. We need a bit of passion. Good work, lads. Even though I'm out of breath. I'm out of breath from sitting down. I need to be able to breathe through my nose. That is a nice looking league table going into the final day of the season. So now what we're hoping for is that Norwich lose. Who are Norwich playing? Oh, Norwich are playing Hull. Wow, everyone's playing everybody else at the business end of the season. So we want Hull to beat Norwich. Then we want to beat Hull. And Brighton, who are they playing on the last day? Why can't I see Brighton? Are they? Oh, because that's tomorrow. Right, last day we play Hull. Brighton are playing Palace. My word. They have loaded this up with some fixtures at the end of the season. Palace will probably be quite keen to do us a favour against Brighton. Isn't that a derby? Do they consider that a derby? Aren't they the big rivals? Because Brighton don't have any rivals actually near them. Right. It's on, boys and girls. We've only gone and got promoted, I think. Hang about. Brighton and Fulham have won promotion to the Premier League. Norwich have bottled it. Let's see what they've actually done. Norwich 0-0 against Hull. Norwich have bottled it. We are promoted. We're going to be in the Premier League next season. Now we just need to win the league. I'm still owed a league title. I can't believe we've won promotion. That is mad, and that's mad too. Got £37 million to spend and a whole load of extra wage budget. Oh, this is good. Merry Christmas, everybody. Merry Christmas. This is going to be a transfer special and a half. When is that even out? Day after Boxing Day. Oh, I like it. Unexpected promotion. What a genius that man Chapman is. Kevin Chapman delivering the unthinkable. So, when we started this season with Bristol Rovers, did you think we were going to be winning promotion to the Premier League this season? Right. Now we just need to do the business on the last day and get ourselves a trophy as well. Here we go then. No change for the final game of the season. Why would we change it when we were so good against top of the table Brighton in the last game? Hull are down to 6th place after their draw with Norwich. So we just need to... I need to learn to breathe again. We need to beat them. We can potentially... It's not that I'm... no, let's avenge. Let's avenge whatever happened last time. It's always about avenging. There I am, look. Looking calm. That guy's not even wearing a tie. Never trust a manager who's not wearing a tie. This tracksuit manager nonsense. I don't understand it. Right, we want to be looking at what's going on in the other game. Where's Brighton? Brighton against Palace. So we want Palace to do us a favour. And Palace want a win to jump up above Forest to get preferential... I think it will adjust whether they're home or away in the first leg in the playoffs or something. It does make a difference. They're going to want to beat. They're going to want to beat Brighton just as much as we. Plus, they want to spoil Brighton's fun. Imagine having the opportunity to play against your local rivals on the last day of the season to take the title off of them, especially when they've already got promoted. So they think they've got local bragging rights. You get to spoil their fun then. Larson with the corner, and it doesn't really achieve anything. All kind of just petered away. And it's back with Larson again with a throw-in. Larson's 32, by the way, so I don't know how he's going to cope with a step up to the Premier League. He's obviously been a very, very important player for us over the course of this season. He's a weird one because in real life he's never played outside of Scandinavia. It's like a blast back into the past of old Championship manager days. A Scandinavian superstar that you can bring in for very little because Fulham didn't pay very much to bring him in. But he's been an absolute superstar for us this season. I just wish he was 10 years younger. If he was 22, we'd have a superstar on our hands. Cullen scores. We're 1-0 up. And I don't think Brighton are ahead yet in their game. So as it stands right now, we should be top of the league. I apologise for my lack of overwhelming excitement. If I get too excited, it's going to bring on a coughing fit. We're back to those days again. If I start to shout, I'm going to cough. I can feel a cough wants to come out. I'm going to pause the game so I can cough and edit it out. The big advantage for you of where this is falling over the Christmas period, I'm recording this Sunday night, just the day before Christmas Eve. The next episode isn't out until, when is it? Thursday. Hopefully, I can get the cold out of my system over Christmas. Ruins Christmas for my family, but means that you don't have to have a second episode of me whining about having a cold. It should all be cleared up by Thursday morning when I record the next episode. That's the plan anyway. Right, Larson with another corner. We are top of the league at the moment. It's the first time. Is it the first time? I think it's the first time all season we've been top of the league. Larson with another corner, but it didn't seem to get anywhere. Come on, Palace. We want Crystal Palace to do us a favour now because that goal difference, it's still a big... I mean, we're not going to overcome the goal difference. If Brighton win, we finish second. If Brighton don't win, we have that opportunity to grab ourselves the silverware that we're still owed from Forest Green days. Guard against complacency. Exactly. Everyone's happy. They all want to guard against complacency. It's all anyone's ever wanted. And it's with R. Astley at the back. I love the fact we've got an R. Astley in our team. I might have to try and sign him permanently. Because that's the other worry about going up now. The fact that we've got a lot of loan players. Well, not a lot, but Astley's definitely in on loan. Who else is a loan player? Tinyo's a loan player. We've got one of the Purbys is a lone player who's not really playing. We've got another midfielder who's a lone player. So I guess it's more of the fringe players. Tinyo is the big one who we'd like to try and sign permanently because he's been a massively important part of the team. Astley was only really a replacement who came in January anyway, so I think we could probably do better as a backup centre-back than Astley. But Tinyo is someone we either need to secure for another season-long loan or try and get hold of him permanently. Right. Old Brighton's final appearance. We're also going to bring on McBurney. It's our usual substitution at this point. So let's confirm those changes. We are still keeping an eye on what's going on at... Is it still the Amex? Do Brighton still play it there? I have been there many years ago before they were in the Premier League. Not many years ago because it's not existed many years. But it was definitely called the Amex then. Do I dare take off Larson? We've got Sessegnon on the bench. We'll bring Sessegnon on. Larson, he's 32. He deserves a standing ovation at the end of the season. And if we do manage to win the league... Oh no, Brighton have scored right at the death with a penalty as well. I was going to say, let Larson keep the trophy, but we're not getting a trophy unless Palace do us a last minute favour. Oh, I feel like I've just been backdoor kev'd. But another team's backdoor kev'd me. We did our bit. We won both of our games. But unless there was a last-minute Palace equaliser... that's sad. Let's just see. Maybe there was a last-minute Palace equaliser that didn't show up. Fingers crossed. There wasn't. Oh, they had a player sent off just before as well, but then won a penalty. Never mind. We've still been promoted to the Premier League. We just don't get the silverware that we wanted. Wow, £25 million for finish second. Does that come straight in now? No. Don't know when we get that. But we've won the blooming league. My word, what a ridiculous season that's been. Just some of it. I mean, who's after Larson? Larson's wanted by loads of teams. Just this guy, £2.2 million. He was 30 at the time. Look up Johan Larsson in your saves. He can play anywhere as well, unless it's in the middle. What an absolute superstar. But now we're going to have a summer preparing for life in the Premier League. And for once, you're going to have plenty of time to tell me what you think I should do. So let's have a look at the team report. This is our squad depth on the team report at the moment. So I'm just going to slowly scroll through that. You can obviously pause and have a proper look at it if you feel like you need to have a proper look at it. Having a look. We've got £37 million to spend. And I'm not going to do that until probably Wednesday afternoon, Thursday morning. Probably Thursday. I think I'll probably get beaten to within an inch of my life if I try and do it on Boxing Day. But Thursday morning, I'm probably going to do that transfer window. And there will be a transfer special out 4 p.m. on Thursday. Who should we be buying? Let me know down in the comments. If you have enjoyed that, please make sure you leave a nice big thumbs up on there for me. Subscribe to the channel for daily Football Manager videos. Have a great Christmas if you're watching this when it first came out and you celebrate Christmas. And thank you very much for watching.